hair out. I look extra young. I'm grown, baby. I'm grown. Talk to me with a little bit of respect. Or if I talk... Why am I in my kitchen, right? And my stove, I want to say it's like real ghetto and shit, right? But this front burner right here, it don't be working when it wants to. You gotta play with it for it to work. And I'm like, all right, a cream stove, because I know everybody do stainless steel, but I really don't like how it looks in the kitchen. I really do like my cream appliances. And I'm like, oh, $600, that's not bad for a stove, right? Then I seen this one, it's like $2,600. Why am I like my mother? That's the one that I like. What is my problem? Seriously, what is my problem? I don't need no $2,600 stove. But now I gotta wait, because that's the one that I seen I like. I don't like expensive things, but the things that I like are expensive, if that makes any sense. So I tap in and tell y'all that. My no voice self. Let's get into this hair, child. Now, when I was taking my braids out, because it's wash week, I was like, yo, when my hair started to shrink, it started to look like it was back to like its regular fullness. So I'm gonna put a picture up here, because when I tell people like my hair fell out, I don't feel like people like really believe me. My hair used to be all one length, never had any short pieces, so all the strands were long like this. And now you see there's like emptiness. That's not breakage, that's postpartum shedding. Like I literally had like almost no hair here. You know, one more thing, you know, this is obviously the finished hairstyle, but one more thing I wanted to mention is that, can you believe I actually thought about cutting my hair? Because like the shedding makes my hair look so thin and so stringy compared to how it is. But I'm like, yo, if y'all have followed me on my channel and y'all know how much I really cared for my hair, and I'm like, why would I grow it so long? Like the goal is to get to waist length, right? Obviously when I get to waist length, it's not going to look the way I want it to look because my hair done fell out, but yeah, I consider cutting it because it's like real thin. So I guess you can already tell by the thumbnail, the video, and by this portion, we're getting to unboxing this hair from vendor number 3. Fingers crossed, hopefully vendor number 3, third time's a charm. I'm gonna tell y'all my thoughts because, you know, we family here on the channel. And I keep it real. So I found the vendor. All of their pictures look the way I wanted it to look, right? They let me pick my own bundles, you know. They're like, yeah, this is the one you want. Real, I don't want to say like a real smooth, but a real different type of interaction. They're all different. I mean, everybody operates differently, right? So then they send me the pictures after they've done wash the hair. And I'm just hoping it's because of the lighting. But they was looking, oh, they was looking real dark. I'm like, hopefully this is not another wasted funds on this journey, right? Hopefully. That's what we hoping for. Alright. So the color already in person look a little bit better. They don't all look the same color, because in the pictures I was like, they were like, oh, it's shipped. These are the pictures. I'm like, well, you said you were going to send me pictures of it before you shipped it. Even though I picked it. But let's just see. And then they got white twist ties on it. So you already know we gonna be checking that for dye, right? You know, it could be looking a little different in the package. It does have a weird odor. I'm not even gonna lie. Right? I'm trying to see if I can see the hair. You can tell that they shipped it wet. So, because you can still feel the hair is wet, right? Like they didn't let it properly dry for like a full 24 hours. That's really how long you need it to dry for. It's gonna be properly dry, right? So I'm guessing this is probably the curly bundle. I'm using my own hair as a guide. I'm gonna have to wash it myself. Like I said, they were one of the vendors that like I really liked everything about their pictures. They don't do processed hair at all, so they say. Alright, the color right. Alright, so I am seeing some reddish strands, but this is definitely, this is right though. And y'all see how it's full to the ends. Remember the last vendor that I had, they were like, oh well, you know, it's a different price if they're full to the ends. It really shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. Like even like, look at this bundle, right? Some are going to be thinner towards the ends, but not all of it. I don't necessarily know if it smells like it's chemical, because it's a very different but a distinct smell. I'm not sure if it's what they washed it with, because this doesn't smell as bad as the curly bundle. So what I'm thinking is what they washed. Yeah, maybe I was wrong. If they washed it and put it in the packaging wet, then obviously that odor is going to be mixed with the smell of the actual whatever they used to wash it. So obviously I gotta wash it. I'm gonna co-wash it tonight and come back to you guys tomorrow. Alright, y'all. So this is the test, right? It kind of smells like whatever they washed this hair with. It's kind of herbal. And then obviously we're gonna come back tomorrow, show you what the dry bundles look like. We need to make sure. Like I said, there you have it. But we ain't getting no pink suds over here, baby. So the water is probably a little brown. See, that's normal. That's like, okay, it's dirty. But that other water, no, baby, that wasn't it. So these are the bundles air dried, and they look amazing. I'm really, really happy with the outcome. And hopefully order number 2, you know, is just as good as this one, so we can start selling some bundles. Hey, YouTube family. It is your girl, Kim. We are running errands. I won't say I look a mess, but last night I styled my hair. We don't look the same today, because I had to tie it up and left it however it was when I took off my do-rag. But I gotta go to the post office, and pretty much the phone that I bought it from Amazon Renewed. The fingerprint sensor wasn't really working. I'm a type of person, because I'm pretty tech savvy. A lot of the little things really don't bother me. I just like let it go. But after the fingerprint sensor wasn't working, the screen started to flicker, and there was like a line on it. And I've only been using it for like 3 days, maybe 4 days. I was like, you know what? Let me just. Then some pixels started to die. I'm like, all right. I was like, all right, I paid for insurance and extended warranty. Let me see if I can go through them and see if they'll fix the screen. Nope, they won't do it. They're like, 1, it's too expensive, and 2, we don't have the parts. Outside of that, the phone was working perfectly. So I'm like, now I gotta send it back. Fun times. I was gonna buy shipping tape after I taped it with like regular paper. The lady was like, oh, this is only gonna hold paper. I'm like, it's paper. And he was like, no matter how much you put on there, it's not gonna hold it. So I should have asked him to put some on the label itself. It's all good. It'll get there. I believe it'll get there. But it's like, you have the tape back there. Why won't y'all just use it? Like, it's a stupid piece of tape. Like, when you make it a good experience to people, they want to keep coming back and doing business with you. Granted, the USPS, you really ain't got no choice. Either you're going to do business with them or you're not. But just like, it's a piece of tape. When you go to FedEx, when you go to UPS, they don't act like that about a piece of tape. They really don't. Like, and y'all making enough money where y'all could afford to give somebody a piece of tape. Like, I literally have 3 rolls of tape at home. I honestly just forgot it. Like, it's not that bothered me the most is that the lady was there. She could have did what the guy did, and then she mumbled something under her breath. Like, no, baby, you got something to say it to my face. Don't be mumbling nothing under your breath, because I really, I don't want to say like dumb down my personality, because y'all have seen how I've gotten on some of these hair companies, and I try to keep it cute. I'm not protecting people who don't deserve to be protected no more. So don't sit over there mumbling nothing under your breath. My hair out, I look extra young. I'm grown, baby. I'm grown. Talk to me with a little bit of respect. Look how crazy my head looking, right? So I'm leaving Rite Aid now. I just picked up my prescription. And people were waiting in front of me. They're like taking a little while. And they turn around, oh, you know, we're sorry. I'm like, it's not a big deal. they're like, well, how long ago did you call in your prescription lady behind the counter after she asked my name? And I was like 4 hours ago. So they, you know, had to rush and get it ready, and everyone's like apologetic. I've probably been in here maybe like 15 minutes, 20 minutes at the most. It's not that big of a deal to me. I've come to realize a lot of people are not patient. I'm a very patient person, as you guys have seen by the back and forth I've gone through with some of these hair companies, but it's not that deep. It's like way worse things in life. Y'all helping me out, you know what I mean? I'm not really gonna sit up here and be like nasty. Like, I will never understand why people are so nasty to wait 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. It's just not that, yo, this lighting, is it giving? It doesn't see the mess on the head. We're gonna cut this off because music's about to play. And it was hitting earlier. The guy was like, some guy he was standing out here, he was like, oh, you the one who got out of that car. That he was like, you had that shit on. I was like, yeah. He was like, it's a nice car. So I'm like, thanks.
Later.
Early in here with my phone like propped up. Look at the hair, y'all. This is the Indian straight. Look at that color. The color is beautiful. Beautiful. And look how full the ends are. I mean, obviously you'll still have short strands, but I'm glad that other vendor, I was trying to apply the ESS because I'm gonna say it forced me to find another vendor, but, and the hair is soft. Like I said before, I'm concerned about tangling. So we'll see what it's given when I unravel the bundle, but look at this, y'all. And then this wavy bundle, y'all remember that wig that AJ made for me? Shout out to AJ. If y'all want to check out the wig, it's over here. He does do custom wigs, by the way. If you want to check him out, check him out. But this wavy bundle reminds me of the hair that I got from AJ. Like, look at this. When I tell y'all it feels so soft, it feels so soft. I low-key feel like I should do like a bleach test before I order more hair, but I'm happy with the quality that I got. I don't know, like obviously my whole chemical test didn't reveal anything. So I don't know what they use on the hair. Like, it doesn't smell bad. I would love to say it smells like a faint chemical smell, but it really more smells like herbal than anything. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I say it's the same texture. I do have a little bit of concerns about the curl pattern. Like, see how it's kind of uniform right here? And then this is the curly bundle. Now, the one thing I will say is that it's indicative of Indian hair. Because it kind of, remember how I told y'all the hair kind of has like this kind of fluffy like frizz, and you can kind of see it on camera. All 3 bundles get the same thing, which is what it's supposed to do. I don't know if I would really consider this like, it's curly, but I mean, obviously different people have different textures hair. But I have a bundle that's like curlier. So it's been a while. The hair is lifted. Obviously hasn't lifted even because of the fact that, well, I ain't do that good. We all know I'm not the best when it comes to color. Why is my camera blurry? There we go. So I didn't really spread it out on both sides, but it did what it was supposed to do. So I'm going to reach out to the vendor and be like, yeah, I want to place another order for the same thing. And as long as that order comes in, you know, it's consistent with the first order, we good to go.